Jungkook was just first as he regained his composure. His chest rose and fell rapidly, his heart pounding like a drum without a word. He grabbed Taehyung's waist and pulled him away from the building, not even caring if anyone saw. He didn't stop until they reached a quiet, dark alley behind a big crowd. The only light came from a distant stampede, casting long shade across the wall. Jungkook turned Taehyung around, his hand gripping his shoulder tightly. He's full of panic and anger. Jungkook was shocked, almost a whisper, but shaking. What are you doing here, Taehyung? Are you trying to ruin everything? Taehyung staring up him, breathless, voice tremble. You are the boss of Yon. The word left his mouth slowly, his brain still trying to understand the truth. Taehyung stepping back, shaking his head. You lied to me. You told me you were one of us. You were in this together, but you are not. You are above all of us. You've been hiding everything. Jungkook held his arm tightly. It's not like that, Taehyung. Listen to me. I didn't want you to get involved. Taehyung cutting him off by rising. Then why did you pretend? Why did you hold me? Make me feel safe. Was I just part of your plan too? Jungkook, his voice breaking slightly. No, it was real. Everything was real. I swear it. Taehyung tears filling in her was small. Then why didn't you tell me the truth? Why didn't you look at her like that, like the way you look at me? Jungkook raised his hand in his hair, frustrated. Because I had no choice, Taehyung. There's so much you don't know. I'm sorry. I never meant of you to find out like this. It's dangerous. Taehyung eyes wide and chest heaving. Dangerous? You are the one controlling everything. You are the reason I am trapped. You use me? Jungkook looked like he had been slapped. He opened his mouth to speak, but no words came out for a long second. The only sound between them was their heavy breath. Then Jungkook harder with this decision. He couldn't let it get any worse. Jungkook was firm. We are going back to camp now. But at the camp, Taehyung was scared at his room and locked inside. The cold click on the door behind him felt like a chain tightened around his chest. He sank onto the bed, his head in his hand, the silence around him deafening. Taehyung whispered to himself, why did he do this to me? Memories folded his mind. Jungkook smiled, laughing, whispering soft words at night. The way he held him, the warmth of his touch, all of it now felt like lies, a cruel performance. Taehyung mumbling, tears streaming down his cheeks. I was just a fool. I trusted him. I gave him my heart, and he broke it. He covered his face, sobbing quietly. His heart felt like it was tearing apart. And was his sister. She was crouching in the middle too. Had she been a target all alone? Taehyung gasping through tears. Jisoo, I need to warn her. She has no idea what he is capable of. But his phone was gone. He had no way to reach her, no way to stop whatever plan Jungkook had in motion. Taehyung yelled out in frustration, this isn't fair. Why are you doing this to me, Jungkook? The wall felt like they were closing on him, and he grabbed the edge of the bed, his skin all white, he breathing fast and swallowed. When soft knocked on the door, Yuko thought the room. Taehyung's Persian wife stayed quickly. Taehyung was with who is it? No answer. He stared at the door, heart pumping. Taehyung shouting, thought the door was cracking with pain. Go away, I don't want to see you. His voice was sharp and filled with the heartbreaking. His body echoed in the quiet hallway, but Jungkook didn't want to move. Jungkook softly from other side. You must be hungry. Please eat something. There was silence. Jungkook gently trying again. Taehyung, without looking up, was cold. Explained. Jungkook had eyes at the sound. He stepped into the room, slowly closing the door behind him. Jungkook softly, I am here for this. Until he stepped, watching Taehyung's expression closely. Taehyung frozen the spoon halfway to his mouth. He sat down slowly, his eyes firm with disbelief. Taehyung's voice low and sharp. You lied to me every single day. You lied, Jungkook, and guilt writing all over his face. I never wanted to lie. I had to for the mission. I was ordered to get information about ABC crop. Your sister was there to key to that. There was a sharp gash. Then stood up a sofa chair and escaped across the floor. Taehyung was shaking. You used her. My sister was just part of your plan too. He stopped forward, grabbing Jungkook's collar with both hands and saw him back. Taehyung screaming, full of pain. How could you? After everything you said you cared, you said I was special. Jungkook was very audible, thundered. You are special, Taehyung. Before anything else could happen, two guards brushed into the room, weapon pointing directly at Taehyung. Their presence made the air even heavier. Jungkook starting with authorities, stop, put those down. He stepped in front of Taehyung, his body silenced from his danger, his hand protected with Taehyung's weight and his eyes burning with fear warning. Jungkook to the guard was dangerous. Do you have a death? The guard froze, caught off guard by his story. Guard went nervously. Sorry, sir. The guard lowered the weapon and backed out quickly, closing the door behind them. Jungkook chest heavy as he tried to calm down. Slowly he turned back to Taehyung. His expression changed, no longer cruel, no longer commanding, just heartbreaking gentle. He dropped his knee in front of Taehyung. Jungkook was full of guilt. I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. I am. You were supposed to be part of this, but then I met you and everything changed. And was weak. Whispering, I don't understand why you did to me. Jungkook tears from in his eyes. At first, I was just a mission. I had to get close to your sister. I thought I could do it, keep things professional. But then I met you. You made me feel things I never thought I could feel again. Every time I was with you, I forget about the mission. I only saw you lower his head. I sat tight. Jungkook barely holding himself together. I love you, Taehyung. I love you with everything I have. I know it sounds selfish, but I had to tell you, even if you hate me, even if you never forgive me, I had to say it. Taehyung leg trembled. He dropped the floor slowly, his knees giving in a tears rolling down his cheeks. Taehyung choking out the words, "You broke me, Jungkook. I trust you more than anyone." Jungkook moved closer, his own tears falling. I know, I hurt you, and I'll carry that with me forever. But please don't set me out completely." For a long minute, neither of them said anything. Taehyung sat on the floor, crying silently. Jungkook reached out hesitantly, wrapping his arms around him. Jungkook whispering, "I'm here, I'm not going anywhere." Taehyung didn't resist. He let Jungkook hold him, even thought his heart still edged. The warmth of his embrace didn't take away the pain, but it gave him something to hold into the storm of betrayal. In that quiet moment, they didn't speak, just held each other, two broken souls tangled in love, trust, and mistake. And for now, that was all they could do. The morning light cast through the curtain, but Taehyung remembered knitting the pillow under his head. Tear was still slanting down from all the tears he had cried. His chest felt tighter, his eyes edged, his heart felt heavy. That ever Taehyung thinking, why do I still feel like this after everything he did? Why do I still want to see him? He closed his eyes for a moment, remembering the way Jungkook had once looked at him with gentleness, with warmth, but now all the warmth felt like a lie. Yet still he couldn't stop himself from longing for him. Taehyung thinking, he lied to me, he used to me, but even now my heart still beat for him. He sighed deeply and sat up slowly. The edge in his chest wouldn't go away. Taehyung softly, was any of is real, Jungkook, or was it all just a part of your mission? He thought drifted in his sister. The guilt hit him like a wave. Thinking, can I ever think about loving him when he's been with my sister too? How can I ever explain this to her? But there was also that one promise Jungkook would whisper in the dark, still in his heart. Whispering, you promised me after everything done, if we all have a normal life, did you mean it? What that hope clung tightly in his heart. He stood up and need to talk to Jungkook. No more hiding, no more silence. He opened the door and stepped into the hallway, and stepped to guard stood there, the same ones from the night before. Taehyung firmly, I want to see Jungkook. The guard exchanged a nervous look. Guard went quickly, sir, we are not supposed to let you go to interpreting. He all want to see him, let him go. They moved aside without another word. Guard followed behind him at a careful distance. Taehyung thinking, even if they are scared for him, Jungkook, what kind of life are we living? He walked out the corridor with heavy steps, his heart racing faster. The closer he got as he entered the office, he saw Jungkook inside, giving order to Yoon. When Jungkook saw him, his expression changed immediately. His eyes widened with surprise, then softened with relief. He quickly dismissed Yoon. Jungkook relieved him, you came, but Yoon's face was unavailable. His eyes were glassy, his jaw tightened. Taehyung coldly, what are you going to do, my sister? The word hit Jungkook like a blow. He looked down for a moment, then let out a quietly sign. Jungkook calmly, nothing. I'll break up with her and leave her life for good. Then angrily, you say it's easily like her heart doesn't matter. Jungkook looking away, saying, flicking in his eyes. Jungkook softly, it's not easy. I didn't mean to hurt her. Taehyung voice rose with pain. Taehyung louder. And what about me, Jungkook? Are you going to break up with me too? Just like her, Jungkook stepped closer. Discreet. Jungkook, Leslie, no, Taehyung, no, it's not the same with you. I told you this was never part of the mission. You are not a job. I feel for you. I love you. Can you tremble his eyes filled with tears again, fresh and sad, but brokenly. How can I believe you now? How do I know that you are not lying again? Jungle gently reached out and wiped his tears. His hand trembled violently as he cut her face. Jungle softly, then tell me what to do. I'll do anything. Anything. Just tell me how to earn your trust back. Because in his threat. Whispered anything. Jungkook nodded yes anything. Taehyung looked down, then took a step back and spoke. His voice trembled but steady. Taehyung, let me go to my sister. She needs me. I'll protect her even from you if I have to. Jungkook hesitated. His jaw tightened. Jungkook curtly, I don't want to be away from you, Taehyung, but she's my sister. She deserves to know someone love her even if it's not you. There was a long pause. Jungkook's shoulder dropped. His voice was soft but firm. Jungkook, alright, but there's one condition. Taehyung suspiciously. What condition? Jungkook made his gaze not serious. Jungkook, I'll stay with you and your sister at the condo, but you can't tell her anything about who I really am until this mission is finished. Taehyung's face darkened with anger. Taehyung further spoken like a real mafia boss. Jungkook's eyes flashed at the watch. He was hurt but didn't say it. Instead, he stood tall, cold and composed. Jungkook, take it or leave it. Jungkook challenging. What if I tell her anyway? Jungkook turned chilling calm. Jungkook, then I can't guarantee her safely. The words were like a slap. Frozen, he wanted to scream, but this was the cold reality of Jungkook's world. Then bitterly fine, he turned away, storming out of the room, trying to hold back the tears that threatened to fall again. Just as the door closed behind him, one stepped in with a serious look. Young quietly, you are making a mistake. Jungkook leaned back in his chair, rubbing his hand over his face. He didn't reply at first. Jungkook softly at himself. I know I really made the worst mistake a spy can make. He looked towards the door with tired eyes. Jungkook whispered, I have fallen in love. Taehyung, don't too close my sister. He one point his intention realized Jungkook. His voice was serious. The way his eyes flickered showed how nervous and uneasy he was. Jungkook rolled his eyes and he continued to whisper the egg in the bowl. His voice was filled with playful Jungkook, I already got it when you told me for the 99th time just a little while ago. Taehyung crossed his arms, standing firmly like a stubborn wall. Taehyung, even so, you should not forget it. His tone was firm, calmly showing how protective he was of his sister. Jungkook smirking, placing a ball on the counter as he walked towards Taehyung with a slow teasing step. Jungkook seriously, Taehyung, at this point I'm settling to wonder if you are just being protective or if you are jealous. His tone was half-joke, but his eyes sparkled with mischief. Taehyung's eyes widened with his cheeks turned slightly red. He took a step back as Jungkook came closer. Taehyung, why would I be jealous? That's nonsense, he said, quietly looking away to hide his face. Jungkook softly leaned in a little more. Jungkook, because I still make sure your heart beats fast, don't it? Before Taehyung could react, the sound of the doorbell saved him. He quickly turned and rushed to the kitchen like a storm. Taehyung, I'll get it. He called out, his voice a little too loud from the calm moment. Jungkook laughed under his breath, shaking his head. Jungkook murmured, still the same. Taehyung so sassy to read. As Taehyung opened the door, his eyes widened in surprise, his heart jumped with joy. Taehyung, Jisoo. Jisoo stood at the door with a bright smile and open arms. Jisoo, they embarrassed slightly, both of them laughing and almost crying from the happiness of being to reunite. It had been 3 months since they last saw each other, and the moment was filled with warmth and love. Taehyung, I miss you so much, Nona. You have no idea. Jisoo, I miss you more silly. You lost weight again, didn't you? Taehyung, no. Okay, maybe just a little. Relax. I see rough his hair. Just then Jisoo responded to the kitchen and she saw Jungkook standing there, arms crossed and leaning on the doorway, watching them with a soft smile. Jisoo, and when did you come, handsome? Sierra walked towards Jungkook with a teasing smile at one's arms, but before she could reach him, Taehyung suddenly moved between them, blocking her way with a fake smile and his arms wide. Taehyung, oh, no, 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 forget about him. It's my special day today. It should only be about me. Jisoo blinked in confusion, then let out a laugh. Jisoo, what's wrong with you, Tae? Taehyung put his arms around her shoulders and gently guided her towards the living room. Taehyung, nothing wrong. I just miss you more than anyone else. Jisoo, wow, my sweet little brother, so cleansy today. She smiled, ruffling her hair again. Jungkook still leaning against the doorway and shook his head. Jungkook, if I don't know better, I'll say he is jealous for real. He turned back to the kitchen, finished and placed it carefully in the pan as the egg cooked. He hummed in a soft smile to himself and thought Taehyung was being overprotective and determined. Jungkook couldn't help but find it all dinner was calm and cozy. So,